3 weeks. Yeah, she's doing well. She is. Yeah. Yep. She's Eugenia, you know, she's she's doing great. Really well. I've been checking in with her, like, I know, right? Her entire everything. I know, she's like the bionic woman now, right? It's wild. Right? Replace the replacements. I know. Well, the first knee was a long time ago, you know? Yeah. She's just she's limited a little bit in her hip stuff, but I know. Not in her spine, not in her joints, other joints, whatever. All right. Here we go, everybody. Sorry, watch is not cooperating. There we go. Okay. I can't see you, Susan. I'm moving over. So the other day I was with some friends and we were, can you guys hear me on Zoom okay? I didn't check. Hang on, let me just make sure my mic is the right one. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, let me just see that I'm on the right mic so that we can, okay, good, perfect. Okay, I was with some friends and one of the friends, her daughter has been really into TED Talks, you know. I haven't been so into TED. I was into TED Talks for a long time. I haven't been on my TED Talk kick for a while, but she was watching these TED Talks that were all about like, like philosophical dilemmas, moral dilemmas, right? Like there's a train coming down the tracks and there's 5 teenage boys stuck on the track or teenagers stuck on the track, and you have the ability to divert the track, but if you divert it, it's going to hit the one worker who's on the track. So is it like, do you divert it to the one guy or do you take out the 5, whatever? And so we were like having all these, conversations about, and I was making the point and I said, well, it just depends on so many factors, like, and I was, bringing some things up. It doesn't really matter. But the point, and one of the friends we were with said, yeah, but anything that because it's like in a split second, you're supposed to make the decision, right? And she's like, yeah, but anything that you are basing that judgment on is an assumption, like you have to assume based on what you're seeing and at like that surface level awareness of things. But we do that. We all do that, whether we think we're the least judgmental or, whatever person in the world. And I do consider myself to be fairly not judgmental about things. We do that. Our minds categorize that. My husband loves to like, it's like a thing he does where we'll be out and he'll be like, you see that guy? I think, I bet he's blah, blah, blah. He like makes up stories and I'm like, okay, or not, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse, sometimes, and you're like, I mean, sure, but also maybe not, and he loves to do that. In the yoga philosophy explains this way of seeing things that, or I guess gives us the reason that happens is that we have this mechanism that is built in called Mayiya Mala, and it is so the malas are like, they're related to Maya. Some of you have been with me a long time, Maya, but they're like the veils that come over your eyes that prevent you from seeing things clearly, right? So Mayiya Mala is the mala that tells you I'm separate, I'm different, I'm me and not that, I am, who I am and not this other thing. And that's a very helpful thing. We need to be who we are. We need to have a strong sense of who we are in the world, but yet it's also the thing that makes us feel separate from everybody else in the world. It's the thing that differentiates us, that says I'm this and you're that. But then we forget that really at the essence of it all, we are all the same thing. And so when we're having, it's a thought, it affects the mind in the way that, so when you're feeling jealous, when you're feeling angry, that is an effect of Mayiya Mala. So in some ways you're like, well, why does that have to be a thing? That's not fair. Why do I have to have that thing? And it's necessary. Again, it's necessary. We need to know who we are. And then on the other hand, there are times where, when that arises up for me and I think, that that's what's arising. And it's like, I'm not going to say it lets you off the hook, but it lets you off the hook a little bit, you know? It's like, well, it's built in, but we have to recognize that that's what it is so that we can see beneath the surface and we can see into unity when at the surface there is diversity. One of the big tantric teachers in the West, Christopher Wallace, describes it as, you know, if you saw a lake that was, I'm trying to think of how he says it. If you can imagine a huge land mass that's covered by water, and you see these mountain peaks above it, you're thinking there's, you know, 3 mountains, but really it's just this one thing. But unless you dive under the surface, you're not going to know that, you know. And it's the same thing when we're looking at people, when we are doing the assumptions, you know. So beliefs about who we are and who other people are, whoever the other is in your own life, whatever that is. And we all have it and we all do it, you know, whoever the other is. You know, at the surface, that those are surface level differences. And sometimes even a little bit of deeper level differences. You know, of course, there's the surface level, well, you look different than I do. And then there's the deeper, there's a little bit of a deeper level that's, wow, you really think differently than I do, you know. So sometimes we're aware of those things, but when we keep going, it's the invitation into unity. So anytime we are categorizing or putting ourselves or anyone else in a point of view box, we are limiting them, and we're limiting ourselves. You know, we're limiting the way that we think. So let's be clear that seeing all people as sort of at the essence, this one thing, doesn't mean we approve of all the things they're doing on the surface. Doesn't mean we agree with all the thoughts they have on the surface. That's not what this says. This isn't saying like, oh, you know, condone bad behavior. No, not that, you know, but it's that when we can soften a little bit and when we can make the connection to unity, that we can see the ways that we are connected and then perhaps be able to have a conversation with somebody, approach it without anger, without jealousy, without just othering. You know, it's the thing that separates us and them, you know. And so when we see beneath that, below that, then we're not doing the us and them thing, even though we might be very different. And there are people in the world that are very that are very concealed, like that essence of goodness, of love. That's really what it is, you know, that the light that is who we are. It's really covered up in some people, as we know, but it's still there. And we remember that. And that's our work as yogis, because when we're doing that, that's a reflection of us, ourselves, not a reflection of them, right? When we can see beneath, that's our work in the world, not their work in the world. They have their own work. It's our karma, not their karma. Okay, so those are the thoughts. So to that, yoga is that invitation to the place inside that is so much deeper than the surface. That is the landmass below the mountains. That's what we seek in our practice. That's what we seek to connect to. So that is my invitation to you this morning. Let's take a good seat. Sit really well. Close your eyes. Just have a sense of your spine in your back body and of a lengthening from where your spine fits into your pelvis, your sacrum, right in the center of your pelvis, the connector between your upper body and your lower body. It's your SI joint, your sacroiliac joint, and there in your pelvis. Just have that sense. It's a triangular bone right in the center. Just let the top of it tip forward a little bit. So you're sitting a little more forward on the front edge of your sit bones. Feel how that brings a gentle curve into your low back. And then there's this gentle outward curve in your middle and upper back, but we pull the shoulder blades back gently to rest on that curve so the heart stays lifted and open. Feel a gentle inward curve in your neck so your chin is parallel to the floor. Feel the crown of your head lifting up. And just notice how with a longer spine, perhaps it's a little easier to breathe a little deeper, and just allow the breath to deepen and allow the breath to guide you to a steadier, calmer place within, to that landmass below the surface, to the energy within you, whatever you call that, consciousness, love, energy, grace, any name you give it. The name doesn't matter. We just recognize that it's part of us and it's part of each other. It is who we are. And bring your hands together at your heart. We're just going to start with 3 ohms this morning. If you'd like to join in, take a deep breath. Your head bow to your heart, just honoring that place inside of you that is of spirit, of energy, of oneness. And as you're ready, release your hands, let your eyes open. We're going to stay seated. You can switch the cross of your legs. And actually come off your blanket. If you're on a blanket, come off your blanket. And then just do some circling to start. So just circle around. Let your weight drop back into your tailbone. Rock forward to the front of your sit bones. Rolling. Go one way. And then go the other way, just letting yourself ground, feeling a grounding action, like you're settling into that landmass below the surface. The ways in which we are all connected. All right, good. And then just make your way back to center. Take your arms out to the sides. Let your shoulders stay relaxed. Yeah, maybe stagger with your neighbor a little bit. And then as you inhale, arch your back, turn your palms to the sky, looking up. And as you round, as you breathe out, let your spine round, turn your palms down, let your shoulder blades roll off your back. Good. And then inhale and turn your palms up, lift your chest. Widen across your shoulder blades. Exhale across your breastbone, actually, and then let your shoulder blades broaden as you round forward. And then one more time. Come on up. Move your shoulders back. As you exhale, let your shoulders roll forward. Good. And then come up to neutral. Take your hands now, lace them. You could either lace them behind your head or just take your fingertips to the back of your head. And same thing, as you inhale, widen your elbows, you'll feel a little more stretch across the front of the chest. And then as you exhale, don't pull on your neck. Just let your fingers be a weight on the back of your head. Let your elbows come together. Let your head release down. Inhale, lift up. Widen your elbows, widen your collarbones. Exhale, broaden your upper back, elbows towards each other. One more time. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, elbows towards each other. Good. Come back to upright. Release your right hand over to the right, and then just circle your left arm a few times. You can start with a small diameter. If the shoulders are feeling tight, you can just let the diameter of the circle get bigger as you're circling around. Feel the action of that movement coming from your shoulder. So yeah, the arm is moving, but see if you can have a sense of the shoulder moving in the shoulder socket. And then circle around the other way. So change the direction, reach forward, reach back. Can get a little rotation in the spine and your neck. If you watch your hand, follow your hand with your eyes so your head is moving as well. All right, good. And then the next time your arm is up by your ear, lean to the side. Yeah, you can let your elbow come to the floor if that's comfortable for you. Reach into your left fingertips. On your next exhale, pull your left elbow back, lean back again, look towards your left hand as you do it. And then reach over your left ear, look up towards your hand, and then pull back, shoulders back, elbow back. Good. And then reach forward. One more time, pull back. Good. Come to center and just pause. Pause at center. Feel the right and left side. Feel right side of the shoulders, the side of your body, all of it. And then creep the left fingers out to the left. Take your right arm up to the off the floor, and then begin some circles here. Right arm circling around. I'm going to work on some back bends today. I was even thinking about that word back bend. Like everything we do is a back bend. We're bending our back no matter what we're doing, right? Forward bend is a back bend. Back bend is a back bend. Circle around the other way. And so again, but when we use that languaging, it's like when we label something, it's like we're making the assumption. So what I want you to think about today is creating a gentle arcing curve along the back body. And let's shift it from a back bend to a heart opener, a front body opener. That's what we're doing. Next time the arm is over the ear. Right now we're doing a side body opener. Lean to the left. You got it. You can elbow can come to the floor, or just hover above the floor. And then do that pulling back action as you exhale. Pull back, follow your hand with your eyes, and then reach up and over. Yep. And then pull back, look back, and then reach up and over. And one more time, pull back, take your head back, lean back a little bit, and reach over, and then come back up. Good. Take your feet out in front of you. Two hand positions here. If your shoulders are feeling not warmed up yet, or they're just on the tighter side, have your fingertips facing outwards. If it's comfortable for your shoulders to have your fingertips facing inwards towards your hips, then that's option 2. Plant your feet, just feel your feet on the floor and really push down evenly. The base of your big toe, your inner heel, base of your pinky toe, the outer heel, feeling your feet pressing down. Then arch your back, bend your elbows a little bit, and bring that gentle curve. Feel a curve from your tailbone, moving up through your low back, through your upper middle back, into your neck. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Then push into your hands and your feet. Lift your hips up. Good. Exhale, lower your hips down. Lift your feet up. You can hold your legs if that's easier. Good. Exhale, feet down, hands down, elbows back. Lift your heart, lift up. Broaden your collarbones. Push into the floor. Good. Exhale, hips down. Try to keep the spine nice and long. Let your arms and your legs float up. Yep. Good. Exhale, hands down. Last one. Lift your chest, lift your hips, and then release down and lift your feet. Hold for a couple of breaths. You can be here with bent knees. You can be holding your legs. You can be arms straight, legs straight, wherever you are. Be there, breathe, steady. Be in your own pose. Let go of the judgment of yourself, of why your body moves in a certain way that other bodies don't. That's life. Okay, fold your legs, walk your hands out in front. Let your head and your neck soften. And then we're going to find our way into tabletop, hands and knees. Find your way there, whatever way is easy for you to do that. And then do some cat and cow breaths. So as you inhale, arch your back, lift your chest, lift your head. As you exhale, let your spine round, press the floor away. Draw your legs, your hands and your knees towards each other. As you inhale, arch your back, looking up. As you exhale, round your spine. And then a couple more like this, and I want you to just have this sense. So as the front body opens, when you're in the arched position, try to feel a curve, an even curve from your tailbone all the way to the back of your skull. And same thing as you're rounding. We're trying to create a gentle curving action. So no creases in the back where one part of the spine collapses more than another or bends more than another. We want that even curve arc around the whole back. Okay, let's build on this. Take your knees a little closer together. Take your right leg back behind you, toes off the floor. Stretch it out long. You can stay here with the hands on the floor. If you want a balance challenge, you can take your left arm out in front. One is not better than the other. It's just where you're at today. On your next exhale, bring your knee to your elbow or just to your nose if the hand is on the floor. And then inhale and reach back out with the arm and the leg. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach out. One more time, again, thinking about the curve along the back of your body, the curve along the front of your body, even as you're challenged in the balance. Hold here for a moment, arm and leg extending. Bend up your back knee. Reach back with your hand. If that's challenging, just lift the knee. You can just be here. If you can reach your foot, hold your foot. Kick your foot into your hand, flare out your toes. If you're not holding the foot, just lift the leg up a little bit higher. Lift your breastbone, your chest a little bit higher. Take your heart forward and your knee back. Okay, good. Exhale and release that knee down. Left leg floats behind you. Lift your chest. So again, you can stay with just the leg or extend your right arm out in front of you. As you exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, extend out. Again, you can just do the leg. Exhale, round your spine. One more time, attempting to feel that real gentle curve come into the back as you arch, and then gentle curve along the front of the body as you round. Extend the leg out again, maybe the arm also. Bend your left knee. Stay here, kicking the foot up, or catch your foot with your hand and then kick your foot into your hand. Take your heart forward, knee back. If you're feeling more pressure in any part of your spine, lessen that curve in your spine a little bit, tone your belly a little more. Good, exhale and release that knee down. All right, sit hips back to heels, child's pose. Any version of child's pose that you like, let your hips be heavy on your heels. You can go knees wide or knees together if that's comfortable. The core of our being is not our work, it's not our job, it's not any of label that we put on it. It's love. It's the most pure, unadulterated love that there is. It is you. It is who you are. No matter how many fixed beliefs you layer on top of it, buried it under. And it is the heart of all beings. Stay connected to that heart. Come back up to tabletop. Inhale, sweep your right arm up to the right. Twist open. Push down into your left hand. Move your right shoulder back a little bit more. Turn your belly more deeply. And then exhale and reach under, thread under. You can land onto your elbow, or you can come all the way down onto the side of your head and your shoulder. Then come up onto your left fingertips, so the left elbow lifts a little more. Push into your left hand. Turn your belly a little more deeply. Instead of letting the weight just collapse into your shoulder and your head, push your head and your shoulder into the floor. Push your, whatever that hand is, that hand on the floor, left hand into the floor really deeply so it's supporting your head and your neck. Take one more breath here. Good. Plant your left hand. Come on, back up. Pause at center. Left arm up when you're ready. Hold in the open twist for a moment. I know it's sort of an awkward movement, but we're trying to get a little more movement into the middle upper back, the thoracic spine, which wants to move the least in the spine. Then exhale, thread under. Mirror what you did on the first side. Whatever you did on the first side, do that again here. Come up on the right fingertips. Use that hand on the floor to push into the floor. Push your head, your shoulder into the floor. Turn your belly up towards the right. That's it. Nice, you guys. Breathe here as deep as you can. I know it's not the deepest breath that you have in a twisted pose, but still breathing as deeply as you can. And take one more breath. Press to your right hand and come on back up. Okay, good. Drop down to your elbows now. So instead of don't shorten your side body by bringing your elbows back, take your elbows forward. So your elbows are right under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, and you have a lot of room for the spine. All right, let's do a little wrist warm up just for a moment. Fist, and then open your fingers, and then make a fist, just stretching the back of the wrist and the forearms, and then open up, and then you could do it with palms down, same thing. Lift your hand, fist, hands down, lift and fist, and then hands down. Okay, good. Now lace your fingers together. You can do this with knees on the floor or off the floor. We're going to do some shoulder blade push-ups. That looks like this. The movement's in the upper back. You let your shoulder blades slide onto your back, and then you press them off the back. So you can do it here, knees up. If you want to work a little harder, if you want knees down, maybe that's enough for this morning. You can do it with knees down, but take a couple of those shoulder blade push-ups, pull the shoulder blades onto the back, and then round up through the upper back. Squeeze the muscles between the shoulder blades as your chest sinks down, and then press the floor away. And do one more. Shoulders down. So you want to be more in a plank, not hips are low for this one. So Lisa, feet back a little more. That's it. It just makes that movement clear in the upper back. That's it. Drop your knees. Rest for a moment. If you want to sit back into child's pose, that's fine. We're going to do one more little plank exercise on the elbows. If your arms need a break, take a break. Okay, then come back to that same position. Same thing, you can do this one with knees off the floor or on the floor, but here's the thing. So we did these two movements here. So I want you to do both at the same time, if that makes sense. So the chest comes towards the floor. It's like you're trying to pierce through that veil, open your heart to see the oneness of all things. And yet at the same time, you're pushing into the floor and you're creating a protection around the heart. So it feels really strong. So find that middle place. And then you're going to come forward and back a few times. And you're going to bring your chin as close to your fingers as feels reasonable, and then chin to the floor. If you want to do it with knees off the floor, you can do it with knees off the floor. Forward and back. Let your shoulder blades slide off your back as your hips go back. Let them slide more onto your back as you come forward. Keep your elbows pressing down and keep your abdominals toning. Support your low back. One more, forward and back. Okay, good. Then let your belly come down to the floor, splay your elbows, rest your head on your hands, and breathe. Okay. Watch me for a second. Here's the next thoracic opener we're doing, shoulder opener. So we're going to start on our right side. You're going to have your head off the floor. It's going to feel awkward for a second. If it comes down, then that's fine. If it's hovering, that's fine. So we're going to start like this, knees bent. As much as we can. And then here's the move. Just watch. You trace the fingers along the floor. You roll to your back. You're trying to get this back shoulder as close to the floor as you can. And then hands together and you roll back. So that's it. Not a super big movement, but I want you to focus on getting as much movement through the shoulder as you can. So lay on your right side, right arm out in front, left hand on top of your right hand. That's it. And then just coordinate with your neighbor. And then start to trace the left hand overhead, roll your left shoulder to the floor behind you, keep your knees over to the right, and then exhale, bring your hands back together. So Valerie, take your bottom arm out straight towards the door, like that, and then hands together. Good, and then trace overhead, let the left shoulder come to the floor, so you're in an open twist. Yep, and then bring the hands back together, and then just a couple more like that. Trace along the floor, knees to the right, left shoulder as close to the floor as you can, and then hands back together. Yeah, knock over the blocks and the water bottles. It's fine. Trace the fingers one more time. Hold in the open twist. So let the left shoulder come all the way to the floor as close as you can. So you're more on your back. So stay in the open twist for a moment. That's it. On your back, head to the floor, left shoulder towards the floor. That's it. Like that. One more breath. Okay, then roll back to your side, right side. Now, slide your right elbow underneath your head. Pick up your left foot. Hold your left foot behind you for a thigh stretch. Spread out your toes a little bit. Make the muscles in the lower leg a little active. Squeeze your top knee down towards your bottom knee. Draw your navel to your spine. Tone your pelvic floor. Keep that. Pull the knee back behind you. Pull your heel to your butt. Yeah, you got it. One more breath. Okay, roll to your belly. Release your foot. Roll to your other side. So we'll start in that circling movement. So knees up, hands together. On your inhale, trace your fingers up overhead. And then pause in the exhale, letting your right shoulder release towards the floor. Inhale, hands together. Trace overhead, back behind you, moving through your shoulder, moving through the upper spine, the middle spine, and then exhale, hands together. And just a couple more like that. Reach as far as you can with your fingers. So you're getting a lot of rotation in the shoulder. Do one more and then hold it in the twist position. Right shoulder on the floor, knees over to the left or as close to the floor as you can. Yeah, Mason, pull your knees up towards your belly a little more. That's it. And then let that shoulder just relax. You got it. That's it. Good. Okay, good. Roll back to your left side. Rest your head on your arm. Grab your right leg with your right hand, your right ankle or the foot. Good. Squeeze your heel towards your butt. Hug your top knee down. It's going to want to float up. So draw it down towards the bottom knee. Yeah, that's it. Tone your belly. So especially if you feel this in your low back, that's where we start to get that crease in the low back that doesn't feel good. So if you pull your navel towards your spine and you draw your pubic bone up and your belly back and then pull your knee back, that should feel better in your back, and you should feel more of the stretch into your thigh rather than into your back, which is what we're looking for. One more breath. Okay, exhale, roll to your belly. Take your arms back by your sides. Bring your elbows in close. Bring your legs in close to each other. They don't have to be touching. Just don't let them splay wide apart, or maybe not as wide as they want to go. Just hug them in a little bit. Okay, now feel your tailbone, the base of your spine. Feel your pubic bone on the floor and ground your pubic bone so that you feel it pushing into the floor a little bit more. And then begin to feel a curve in your low back. Feel the muscles in the back body turn on. Now the middle back, upper back, start to lift your shoulders and your head. Feel a curve in your spine. Lift your hands off the floor, lift your legs off the floor. If you start to feel a crease any place, meaning more pressure in one spot, breathe into that and lengthen more. Don't lift higher. Imagine a gentle curve from tailbone all the way up into your neck. And if you can lift a little higher and maintain that curve, lift a little higher. Good. Exhale, lower down. Anchor your pubic bone, tone your belly. Inhale, lift up again. Curve from your tailbone all the way up to your torso. Feel the whole front of your body lengthening. Front of your belly, front of your thighs, front of your tops of your feet, front of your neck. Exhale, lower down. Do one more. Inhale, slowly lift up. Long, graceful curve. Good. Exhale and release. Let your, you can rest your head on your hands, turn your cheek to the side. Yeah, if you need a little windshield wiper of your legs, do that. Turn your cheek to the other side. So if we think of these as front body openers or heart openers rather than back bends, how does that change what you're doing or how you're feeling about it? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But again, we're removing the common label. All right, come on back up to your tabletop. All right, spread out your fingers. Line up your outer shoulder with the center of your wrist. So the hands are a little bit wider. It's not outer shoulder to outer wrist. That closes down the shoulders a little bit. We want the shoulders a little more open. And then grasp your fingers down. Press the inner edge of your hand, especially your pointer and your thumb. Take your right leg back behind you. Toes on the floor for this one. Then bring your weight to your left knee, your left hand. The left leg can kickstand behind. Spin down your right foot. Float up your right arm. Move your bottom shoulder back. Move your top shoulder back. Lean back a little bit more. Head back. Shoulders back. Arch back. Good. Exhale. Take that hand down. Drop your knee. Take your left leg behind you. Shift your weight to your right hand. Grasp your fingers. Ground the inner hand even more. Shift your weight to the right hand and the right knee. Spin down your left heel. Open up. Move your bottom shoulder back. Move your top shoulder back. That's it. Maybe lean back a little more. Remember that curve lifting away from the floor. Do the same thing here. Keep your pubic bone forward and your low belly tone and curl your shoulders back. Exhale, hand down, knee down. Downward facing dog. Lift up and back, knees and hips up. That's it. And then take a moment in your dog, pedal out your feet, bend one knee and then the other, bend both knees together, however you like to warm up in your dog. Take a few breaths to do that. Consider the most fundamental belief that you have about yourself and your place in the universe and who you are and what you are. And then erase it. Dive below the surface. Let go of the labels. Let go of the beliefs.
And just open to the oneness that you are, that all is. We're going to come to Vashisthasana again. So you can drop your knee, the left knee down, and do the same pose that we just did. Or you can come to the pinky edge of your left foot, stack your right foot on top for a more dramatic version of the same pose. Feet can be staggered or stacked. That's it. We're all on different sides. Top shoulder back, head back, heart open. Good. Exhale, take that hand back down. Whatever arm you were on, remember, do the other side because some of you were on a different side. So you can bring a knee down if you need to, or stagger feet or stack feet. Make your legs strong. Make your belly strong so that your heart can peel open. Good. Exhale, hand down, back to downward facing dog. And then walk yourself forward. Uttanasana, forward bend. Feel how this is a back bend too? Your back is bending, even though we're calling it a forward bend. The back body is opening. Feel the stretch. The calves, the hamstrings, the low back, maybe the back of the neck. All important. One is not better than the other. We want our spine to move in all these directions. All right, lengthen your spine, look forward, tone your belly. Inhale, come up, reach up. Exhale, and let your arms release by your sides. So let's just try a standing back bend. We did it lifting away from the floor. So for many of us, the back bend, the creases, when we come into a back bend, want to happen in the low back and in the neck. So in other words, I don't know what's the better view. I think the back view maybe. So I'm just letting my back body collapse. You see how I get like a big crease here? If I'm letting my head collapse, it's like I have a big crease in the back of my neck, right? It doesn't feel particularly good. So as we're coming into a back bend, we want to stabilize that. So tone your belly, draw your tailbone towards your pubic bone. Let's go cactus arms. Let's get the arms out of the way. Good. Then get long first. Lengthen out of your pelvis and then start to bring the curve into the upper back. See if you can stabilize your lumbar spine, your low back, where there's already a curve, and bring more of a curve into your upper back. And then stabilize your neck. So don't let your head collapse back. Yes, reach back. Curl back, a gentle curve from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Inhale, reach up, stretch up, stand up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, forward bend. Plant your hands, walk back, downward facing dog. Open the door for a little bit of air. Just be aware that door is there behind you, Mason. Okay, inhale and come forward to plank. Good, stabilize your low back, navel to spine. Push into the floor, but pull your shoulder blades in towards each other, hug your elbows in. Keep all that lower through chaturanga. If you can't keep it, bring your knees down first. Inhale, come forward onto your belly, untuck your toes, and then create that curve. Anchor your pubic bone, curve through the low back, middle back, upper back. Feel your heart just opening up, the heart space. Move your shoulders back. Throat back, ears back. Nice. Exhale and release and take it back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Uttanasana. Inhale and come on all the way up. Exhale and release your arms. Okay, take a couple of blocks, put them at the front of your mat so you've got them. Some of you may want 3 blocks for this one, but we'll see where we get to, and I can grab an extra block for you if you need it. Okay. I'll show you as we do it. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bend your knees, step your right leg way back to the back of your mat. So go really long. Now you're going to take a block and you're going to put it in this high position and you're going to bring it right above your kneecap and rest your thigh on it. Now, if that's too much, you can also do it. If it's too low, you can stack 2 blocks here, right? But we want the right above your kneecap on the block. That's it. You want to feel it digging in, not on the knee, but right above the knee. Walk your hands over to the left. Yeah, if the knee bends a little, it's fine. Sorry, to the right, to the right, to the right. Sorry, 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 sorry. You're like, no, that's not possible. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Okay. Let your leg get heavy on the block. Yep. Just let it sort of dig in. You could turn it. Does it feel okay like that? You could turn it the other way, but it's fine there if you're comfortable. Okay, now walk your hands a little more to the left so that more of your weight comes onto your thigh, or you can come down onto your elbows, or you can put your elbows on a block. To the right, isn't that what I said? Did I say the wrong thing again? Okay, sorry, you guys. Oh my God, to the right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm even on the same side as you, but that's the problem. I'm used to mirroring you, so I say the other side. Okay, let gravity do the work here. Let gravity do the work. Let the thigh really release, really release, really release. Let it get heavier and heavier on the block. Your toes can be light on the floor. They might even be off the floor. That's okay. And if you want to do a little massage, are you below your knee, Carol, or above your knee? Is your block below your knee or above? Oh, it's above your knee. Sorry, it looked like it was below for a minute. If you want to do a little massaging, you could rock forward and back a little bit, massage out that hip flexor, rock forward and back a little. If that's just excruciating, ignore me and don't do that.
Is this right?
You got it. You've got a squishier block, so that's going to make it more your lift up. If you do it this way, you might feel it a little more. So, you feel that a little more in your leg?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Come on back up. Lift your knee off the block, slide it to the side, drop your knee down to the mat. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. If you want a little more stretch for your shoulders, hook your thumbs. If that's too much for the shoulders, keep your hands wide apart. That's it. Stretch up. That's it. Now that muscle that we just opened up in the thigh bone, tone it a little bit. Drag your back knee forward, drag your front heel back. Bring your tailbone to your pubic bone forward. Now curl your head and your shoulders back a little more. Bring the back bend into the upper back. Okay, bring your hands now to your heart. Twist to the left, right elbow to left knee. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, twist a little deeper. Feel all the ways that your spine can move. Stabilize the front body so that the back body can contract. Good. Inhale, release your hands. Lift your back knee up, step forward, switch your feet, left leg back, grab your block. Right above the kneecap, so right in the quadricep attachments. I like it this way. I think you feel it a little bit. I don't know. I think it digs in a little bit more. If you want a cork block, you'll feel it a lot more. Maybe not. Good. Let your body get heavy. Let your thigh get heavy on the block. Walk your hands to the left for real this time, to the left. Yep. Maybe come down towards your elbows or let the elbows bend a little bit, or just maybe walk your hands out a little more. And then let gravity do the work for you here. Let your left thigh be really heavy on the block. Maybe rock forward and back a few times. Susan, is this okay for your knees? Yeah? Your knees okay? Yeah. All right. You're a rock star. Do a little massagey if that feels good. Yeah. Couple more breaths. Each exhale, get heavier on the block. You know, changing a position, whether it's something that's happening in our bodies or a fundamental belief we have in our minds or a label we're putting on things, it's work. It's hard. There's a pushback, but it's good work. It opens things up. All right, lift back up into your hands, lift your knee up, set your block to the side, drop your knee to the floor. Inhale, arms to the sky. Again, if you're hooking thumbs, hook the other thumb in front. You can stay hands wide if your shoulders need that. Lift out of your pelvis. Engage that thigh muscle that we just opened up. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Good. Take your tailbone, tone your glutes, tailbone forward, tone your pelvic floor, tone your low belly, then shoulders back, head back, reach back. Nice, you guys. Take it to twist. Join your hands. Twist to your right, left elbow to right knee. Stack your right elbow on top. Make a straight line from elbow to elbow. Push your top hand to your bottom hand. Move your top shoulder back, turn your belly a little more. Good. Inhale, release your twist. Let's step back this time, downward facing dog. Lift your back knee and step back. Good. You can hold in your dog. You can move through a vinyasa, which is plank, chaturanga, back bend of choice, cobra or up dog, and then back into downward facing dog. Okay. Let's come to dog split. Right leg up to the sky. If it's too much, put your left knee on the floor. Let's open the hip, bend your knee. Keep your left leg strong, supporting you. Your left arm strong, supporting you. So you can turn, look under your right armpit, pull your toes towards your head behind you. Good. Big step forward. Engage your abdominal step, your foot between your hands. Spin down your back heel, come up, warrior two. Good, feel your feet. Yeah, you can put your heel down. You got it, that's it. Press down evenly through your feet. Feel the base of your big toes. Feel your inner heel, base of your pinky toe, your outer heel. Feel your feet on the floor, ground into it, below the surface of the water. And then draw that stability, that steadiness up through your legs so your legs feel strong, tone your belly, your pelvic floor. Take it to the reverse. Belly pulling back towards your spine. Drop your left hand to your left leg, curl your right arm back. Inhale, come upright, straighten your front leg for a moment. We're not going to triangle, but just giving your thigh a break. Rebend, forearm to your thigh, right forearm to the right thigh. Take your hand behind your head, your top hand. Good. So support the back of your neck with your left hand. Good, now feel your tailbone. Draw it towards your pubic bone. Tone your pelvic floor and your belly. Draw your low back in. Draw your middle back in. Draw your upper back in. Press your head back into your hands so you feel like you're in a little bit more of a front body opener. Take your top elbow back. Good. Stretch your top arm over your ear. Maybe reach back a little more. Good. Exhale, release your hands down to the floor. Downward facing dog. You can hold here if you want to move a little. Come through your vinyasa plank. Chaturanga through your back bend. And back to dog. Do it with intention. Do it with awareness. So we're not losing that curve to the spine. Okay. Left leg up, dog split. Right leg strong, the muscles working, the right arm strong, the muscles working, twist open to the left. Let the whole left side of your body feel a little lighter. You're taking it more into a back bend. Again, keep that gentle curve so the belly's toning. Good, step all the way up, warrior two. Feel your feet. Anchor the inner edges of your feet a little bit more, remembering to turn inside, to go to that inner place. It's not just what's on the surface. It's part of who we are. It's not all of who we are. We're so much more. Drop the backhand. Lean yourself back. Let what's happening inside, that connection to love, to grace, to whatever you call it. What's the word I'm looking for? Express itself to the outside. Be that before you're all the surface level stuff. Inhale, come up, straighten your leg. Just give it a rest, the thigh. Good, then rebend the knee, forearm to the thigh. Top hand behind your head. Turn your back foot in a little more. That's it, good. Forearm to your thigh. Hand behind your head. Curve, tailbone, low back, middle back, upper back. Open the front of your body, the front of your throat, the front of your neck. Keep all that, just stretch your top arm back or keep your hand there if it feels better. Gentle back bend. Good, exhale, release your hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Hold in your dog, or again, come through vinyasa. Rest is always an option. Child's pose, that one of the lady in the supermarket in child's pose is making the rounds again. My yoga teacher said I can do child's pose whenever I need a rest. It's like a meme of a lady in child's pose in the middle of the supermarket. Okay. We're going to step up into triangle. If you want to come from dog split, you can do it that way. However you want to get there. Step your right foot between your hands. Spin down your left heel. And then straighten your right leg. So here, you can put your hand on a block. You can put your hand on your leg. You want your hand to the pinky side of your right foot. So outside the right foot if you're to the floor or a block. Yeah, you can hold on to your leg. That's fine. Get legs as straight as you can. Now lean your torso back. Make it more of a back bend. Make it more of a heart opener, a front body opener. So belly stays strong, but curl back. Stretch your top arm up. Okay, taking it into Ardha Chandrasana. Take your top hand to your hip. If you know where you're going, just go for it. If you need a tutorial, stay with me. Bring your weight forward to your right foot. If you're using a block, which makes it easier, take the block out in front of you. Bring your weight to your right foot and your right hand. Float your left leg up behind you. Tone the muscles of your legs. Have your right hand under your shoulder, so not close to your foot, but out underneath you. It's going to support you a little more. If you're hanging on for dear life, hang on. Breathe. If you want to take it deeper, curl back, bend your top knee, maybe kick your foot into your hand. If you're hanging on, just hang on. Beautiful, guys. Yeah, it's a big hips. Oh, yeah, good. Exhale, step slowly back, downward facing dog. Yeah, well, we are not even creatures, unfortunately. Back to dog as you're ready. Yeah, that pose will get that hip working for sure. Okay, left foot, Trikonasana. Left foot forward, however you got there on the first side. Left hand to the floor outside the left foot or on the ankle or on the shin or on a block. Legs as straight as you can. Tone the muscles of the legs, then find that curve. So even if you come up a little bit on your legs, so you can find a little bit more curve in your spine, maybe try that for today. Tailbone to pubic bone. Curve through the low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders back, neck. Good. Ardha Chandrasana. Again, if you know where you're going, go for it. Stay with me if you need the tutorial. Step into your left foot. Left hand goes out in front of you, either on the floor or on a block. Take the block out in front. That's it. Straighten both legs as best you can. Stack your hips and your shoulders. Right hip over left hip, right shoulder over left shoulder. Whatever you did on the first side, if you took a different variation, go for it. Breathe where you are. Let what is inside, that love, that joy, that light, let it spread to the outside. Get a little lighter, brighter. Good. Step all the way back. Yes, downward facing dog. Hold or flow through a vinyasa. Okay. And then we're going to meet together in tabletop. We're going to do one more shoulder opener and prep for what's coming next. Take your two blocks and put them like this. And then bring your elbows onto the blocks. You can lace your fingers or just have your palms together. And then move your knees back and keep going until your chest starts to sink towards the floor. Your head releases towards the floor, but your armpits stay lifting up. Notice how your low back wants to have a crease in it, right? It wants to collapse with gravity. So navel to spine. Lift your low belly up, tone your pelvic floor. Pubic bone, tailbone towards pubic bone. You want to do it upright, Annie? Do it on the wall. Like, go to the wall. We're going to the wall in a minute. Like, put your elbows on the wall. You do it like this so that you're not upside down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right. You want a little bit more stretch for the triceps. You can bend your elbows, bring your thumbs behind your shoulder blades. If that feels like too much, just ignore me. Release your hands if they're back behind your back. Walk your knees back in, come back upright. Okay, we're gonna take it to the wall. Actually, I want you to have a strap. So go to the wall and I'll bring straps around. At home, we're doing a forearm balance. So if you want a strap for that, find a strap. If you wanna do it without a strap, that's fine too. Come to the wall, short edge of the mat to the wall. I'll bring some extra straps around. Because I didn't tell you to get one. You've got, no, that's a yoga mat strap. Do you have lots too? No, you could leave those. Do you guys have straps? No, have a strap. Elisa has a strap. Here's one for you. I'm bringing them around, Well, we're doing forearm balance if you're doing the L, or you could probably do it kicking up. You have enough balance, whatever you want. Would you rather be up in the front? You could go up in the front so you have the wall. There's a strap for you. Okay, we're gonna make a loop in the strap. You need one? Who needs one? Glenn, you have? Okay, everybody have a strap? Yes.
Oh, you have one. You brought one. Sorry. I was giving you one of ours. Okay. So some straps have a loop in them. If you don't have a loop, make a loop. If you don't know how to make a loop, ask me. I will. It only took 10 years of teaching yoga to figure out how to make a loop in a strap, but I know how to do it now. I can make a strap loop. So we're going to use this to keep the elbows in. Okay. So you want a shoulder width loop. So it's going to be above the elbows like this. So you see on the video, above the elbows, and actually with the outer elbow lined up with the outer shoulder. So here's our strap setup for this. If you're doing it without a strap at home, of course, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so here's what we're doing. Elbows are going to go on the floor. I'm going to do, remember those shoulder blade push-ups? Do that same thing here. The shoulder blades, the heart's going to open a little bit. We're going to pierce through the veil, but we're going to keep our boundaries, right? So we're still pushing into the floor and there's a strength around the upper back. Then I'm coming to here and I'm walking in. I'm bringing my shoulders over my elbows. I'm not bringing my head forward or my head to the floor. One leg up. Maybe that's enough. This is a lot, you guys. Maybe it's a float up. Squeeze the legs. Try something. You could do the L also. Sorry, if you want to do the L, this is the L. This feels less scary. You can come up here, right? You can walk your feet up on the wall and do it that way if that's better for you. Okay, try something. Elbows to the floor. That's it. So go up lift your knees up first. So do like dog pose. So knees up first, like you're down. That's it. Good. Elbows over shoulders over elbows. Walk in. Shoulders over elbows, chest towards your thighs, one leg up. So elbows are down for this one. Elbows are, yeah, come back down. Elbows are on the floor. Elbows stay on the floor for this one. Yeah.
Is this too tight or is it too?
No, it's okay. Does it feel pinching in your shoulders? A little? Yeah. Yeah. So then let's go a little wider. Oh, sorry. I'm going to punch you in the face. Okay.
It's okay.
That's it. Okay. Now walk closer to the wall. Bring your feet to the wall. Walk your elbows back. Good. Now lift up like you're doing dog. Downward facing dog first. So lift your knees first. Knees first. There you go. Push down through your elbows. Take your head towards me. Good. Straighten your legs. That's good. Now take one foot up the wall. Push into the wall. That's it. Push your chest towards the wall. Push your thighs towards the sky. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yep. You want to try it this way, Mason, or you're like, this is enough for me? You want to try kicking up? You can walk in more. Walk your feet in more, feet in more, feet in more. Push your elbows down. Kick. Go. You got it. Yeah, come down when you need to. Ease up so you hold it. That's it. And then little hops off your bottom leg. Swing your top leg to the wall. It's not far. It's closer to the wall than you think. Yeah. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Just like that. All right. How'd we do? Questions? Good. Yeah. Nice. There we go. Push your elbows down. That's it. Elbows down. Lift up to your feet. Yes. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Nice. Shoulder. Don't fall on that knee. Susan. All right. Of course. Of course. You could try it. Go on up. Nice, Lisa. Yes. Okay. We trying one more? All right, go for it. That's it, Carol. Head forward. Push into the wall. Push, 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 push. Thighs to the sky. You got it. You got it. You got it. Chest to the wall. Nice, Valerie. Your elbows are a smidge wide. Are you doing that for your shoulder? Are you doing that for a shoulder? No. Okay. Elbows and a smidge closer if you can. If that feels like too much. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, then stay wide.
No, I can feel a little pressure on my shoulders. So if I would bring my elbows.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it would engage these more. If they're a little wide, it's like a little unstable. Those muscles can't exactly fire up, right? So you get the pectoral and wide. Okay, we're out of time. Bring your mats back out. I had another thought, but whatever. We're gonna bring your mats back out. Yes. No, your head should be up for this one, but if you don't have a lot of flexibility in your neck, so ideally it's like your head is looking forward, your head is off the floor. Your head, your head is off the floor, right? So ideally, but if you don't have a lot of flexibility in your neck, you may do it with your head just hanging down. You might let your head just hang. What's that? Yeah, but you really want to be pushing down into your elbows a lot. But if you don't have like your neck, you don't have a ton of flexibility in your neck, so it's not gonna, that's gonna be a harder thing to do. Okay, come back to your spot. Here's the thing, there's like these classical forms of the poses. Bring your mats back out, guys. There's these classical forms and we think, oh, I can't, I'm not doing it right. I can't do it. You know what? Like, it's so arbitrary, you guys. It's so arbitrary. Let's look for the actions that support our body in the best way. Some bodies make certain shapes easier than other bodies make certain shapes. There are shapes my body will never do. And I just accept that now as fact. It's just the reality. You're not going to change the shape of your bones. Change the muscles so we can get there a little bit, but you're not going to change the shape of your structure. Come onto your back, lay down. Take a block as you're laying down, put it between your feet like this. So inner edges of the feet to the outer edges of the block. Yeah. Now, if you're a bigger, taller dude, you might want 2 blocks, long ways, Scott. You may want 2 blocks, like a block and a half. So your feet could be a little wider. Yeah. Okay, and then scoot your butt in towards your heels until your knees are stacked over your ankles. Yeah, like that. So your feet are in close. Now feel your feet on the floor, squeeze the block with your inner edges of your feet. Bend up your elbows, press the backs of your arms down, your head down, lift your hips up. Keep squeezing the block. Feel that curve from your tailbone through your lower back, through your middle back, up into your neck. You can lace your fingers underneath you if you like, or you could just stay right where you are. Good. Slowly release your hands, release your hips. Okay. Options here. You want to do another back bend, you can do another bridge. If you want to plant your hands and lift up into a full back bend, a wheel pose, you can do that. If you want to rest your hips on the block and take your legs to the sky, that's another option. So any of those options are good options. If you're coming into wheel, elbows in, gentle curve along the whole spine as you lift up. Don't use momentum. Use the strength of the back muscles to lift you. Nice, Mason. That's it. Yeah, that was awesome. Go for it. You can do it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nice. Nice. Use the back muscles, not just the momentum if you're going up. That's it, Lisa. Good, good, good. Use the back muscles to lift. Back muscles. Squeeze your elbows in, shoulder blades in. You got it. Here, you want to do it like this? Hold my ankles.
The strength is not there, right?
Okay, hold my ankles. Go. Feet, slow, 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 slow. Yep. Nice. Use the back muscles. Use the back muscles. Good, 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 good. Slowly down. Thank you. Yay. Got it. Denise. Yes. Pelvis on the block flat, like this. Arch your back. It's fine. Legs can stay up. Okay. Just be flat on your pelvis. Okay. It's not wrong the other way. It's just this way your bones are stacking and you're getting that, keeping that length in your spine. Yeah. All right. Slowly, if your legs are up, bring your feet back down. Lift your hips off the block, slide the block to the side. Lift up your right leg, stretch it straight towards the sky. Nice, Lisa. Lace your fingers behind your thigh. Stretch both legs straight. And instead of pulling your leg in, press your thigh into your hands and then point and flex your foot a few times. Press through your toes, press through your heel. Maybe circle the ankle if that feels good. One way and then the other way. Good, keep your left leg down, bend your right knee. Catch the pinky edge of your right foot with your right hand. You can hold with both hands for a deeper stretch. And take half happy baby. Pull your right knee down towards your right armpit. Stay relaxed in your shoulders. That's it. So it's like an upside down lunge. Try to bring your heel over your knee, which may or may not work, but that's the intention.
Good. Now draw the foot across the body like a pigeon leg. So hold the foot in your left hand. I'm going to put this on your head. I think your neck's going to feel more comfortable that way. Yeah. Bring it across the body. Yeah. Hold your right foot in your left hand. Yes. Flex your foot. Yeah. And if you want to take a deeper stretch, you can press the right knee away from you. Okay, good. Release the right leg down. Take your left leg to the sky. Lace your fingers behind your thigh. Point, flex, circle, whatever you did on the first side. But again, push the thigh bone into your hands so that you're creating a release for the psoas. That's what we're trying to do here, which is your hip flexor muscle, one of your hip flexor muscles, which gets a big stretch in back bends. Good. Half happy baby. Bend your left knee. Knee towards your left armpit. One hand or two hands, up to you. Either way is fine. Press your right thigh towards the floor. Extend your right leg really long. Good. Then take it across the body. Hold your left foot in your right hand. Draw your left foot towards your right shoulder. Press your left knee away from your left shoulder. You can do that with your hand. Just energetically, internally press. If you feel this in a knee at all, let me know. And there are things we can do to help that. Should be a hip stretch, not a knee stretch. Knees don't really stretch. All right, good. Release that foot. Hug both knees into your chest. You can hold one knee in each hand or hold the knees together and just do a little rocking, circling, low back release. Jeez. All right, then begin to stretch your legs out long on the floor for Shavasana. Deep relaxation. Separate your feet. Let your pinky toes drop to the floor. Yeah, you can have your arms by your sides next to your hips. Turn your palms to the sky. Let your shoulders, your hips relax. Shoulders and hips have to work hard for back bends. I mean, they work hard in all yoga, right? But maybe a little extra today. Let your thigh bones feel heavy, your pelvis heavy. If you're feeling tightness in your low back, do a little wiggle side to side and try to roll your inner thighs down towards the floor a little more so that you're broadening the back of your pelvis a little bit. That should maybe release a little of the tightness. And if it doesn't, raise your hand and I'll come over and help. All right. Soften your belly, your ribs, your neck. Relax your face, your jaw, your eyes. Soften your skin, that outermost covering of the body. One of the things that makes us feel the most different and separated as it melts and softens. Melt the boundaries of the color of your skin, the way that you present outside in the world so that you can connect to whatever it is, whatever you call that energy inside yourself. That is the same energy as each of us in the room, as each of us in our communities, in our families. Just let yourself rest in that sense of oneness and connection.
Gently now, let your breath deepen. Your body into awaken gently, move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. And keeping your eyes closed so your awareness is still turned towards the beneath the surface. Find your way to your side. And then slowly back to seated. So as you move out into the rest of your day and your week, perhaps consider that when you are feeling anger, jealousy, even hatred towards anyone who appears to be radically different than you are on the surface, just know that it is Mayiya Mala showing up for you. Know that it is this inherent, ingrained part of ourselves that is there for reason, but that we can choose to see beyond. So some of those ways to see beyond are to just seek out the unique beauty in each person that you see. See God in every being, offer love to all. See the beauty in all the colors of nature and the colors of races and how it all blends together in this harmonious way. See beauty in the differences. Enjoy and appreciate the weirdness in your community, even in your family. All flows from the same source. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's close together with an Om. If you'd like to join, take a deep breath in. Om. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, everybody. Hope you have a great week. New things coming up. We've got a running series starting tomorrow night. If anyone's interested in learning how to run sustainably without injury, with more joy, with more fun, with less pain, join Gina for that. There's still a couple spots left in that. And what else? Pilates is starting. I'm starting a new Friday night, once a month, fun Friday night, date night, fun night, mixtape flow. I'm calling it loud, raucous music with a theme. All the themes are listed on the website. Super fun, bringing just fun, silly music back to yoga and the way to release before the weekend. So
When does that start?
the 19th is in September 19th is the first one.
Thank you.
And once a month. The themes are there. I think I'm doing 80s first. Yeah. Jelly bracelets and teased hair optional, but appreciate it. All right. Everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, Rachel.